Good morning, world. It's Saturday, which means I am off out with Nadia and Kayella this week. I'm going for a manicure because as much as I like my heat-changing nails, I have basically been reduced to typing like this because I've got no control over my own fingers anymore because they're just too long. So I'm having them taken right down because marking season starts in the next week or two, and I need to be able to type. It's very sad because I've spent a long time growing them to make them look like this. So I've got to find Kayella a birthday present because it was her birthday about 2 weeks ago, but this is the first time she's been out with us. Wish me luck. I'm doing that thing again where I don't know where I'm supposed to look. Am I supposed to look over here, over there? I don't know. Hello. I haven't got a great deal to tell you, but I thought I'd better let everybody know I'm still alive. It's been a really quiet week. Back at work, which is getting quieter as the kids are starting to tail off now because, summer's coming. But so many holidays in this period. We've got, so we've just had a week off. Then we've got the 28th of May off because that's a national day. Then there's 3 days in early June we've got off. And then we finish, the kids finish on the 28th of June. And we finish on the 2nd of July. So, yeah, holidays galore. I've checked my calendar for next year and I don't get holidays galore in my next job. But we do finish at the end of June instead of the middle of July. So that's a bonus, I suppose. I'm not complaining. But yeah, it's been a quiet one. We had the inspection. I didn't even see them. I'm sure they were around the place, but I certainly didn't see them. That was all week. That was about all that happened at work, really. Bridgerton season 3 dropped, so that was me gone for 3 nights, trying to ration it, trying to keep it to trying to watch one episode a night. Totally failed. Ended up binge watching it, or as far as you can binge on 4 episodes. It's like stepping into a sugared almond, isn't it? It's just absolutely beautiful. So that kept me busy in the evenings. I've lost another 1.5 pounds, so that's 9.5 pounds I've lost now. So, yay, go me. And I am in very real danger of turning into a lentil because lentils are now my staple food group, which is fine. We should all eat less meat. It's better for the planet. So, yeah, just treat myself at weekends. Although I've got a horrible feeling that I might actually be allergic to alcohol or something because I didn't drink all week because obviously dieting, healthy eating. And then Friday I went out with Sarah from primary only had 2 drinks. And then last night, yesterday I went out with Nadia and Kayella, and last night I had a couple of glasses of wine watching Netflix. And I woke up this morning and my eyelids are all weird again, they've gone all crusty again. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't imagine anything worse than being allergic to wine. Honestly, what would be the point? But maybe it's just Azerbaijan wine that I'm allergic to. That's what I'm hoping, and I'm trying to tell myself. So yeah, nice night out with Sarah on Friday. I just went and put the world to rights over a couple of drinks. And then yesterday I went and got my nails done. Sold a kidney afterwards because it was so expensive. I don't know if we just we went to this salon. Nadia used to work there ages ago, and last time I went there they charged me a fortune, and I said I'm not going back there. But Nadia's got such a kind heart, and she met this Ukrainian lady who lives near her who was doing nails from her apartment and got her a job at this salon. So she was like, oh, let's go and get our nails done, and we can see how she's getting on. So we did. And even that, before we even went, they said it was going to be 35 mana, and that's insane because I usually pay 25. And then when I'd had them done, and they, don't get me wrong, they're nice, they're fine. I've had them shortened a bit so I can type again, and I like my little glittery holographic one there. But I said 35 mana, right? And she was like, no, 40 because we did your gel. like, okay, I'll just take my tip back then. And I said, we came out and Nadia was like, that was shit, right? I said, yeah, it really was. She said, at least yours looked decent. Mine just looked cheap. So she'd paid 35 because she's got really short nails, so she hadn't done gels, and I'd paid 40. I was like, that's really expensive. And then after that, we met up with Kayella. We went for something to eat, and then we went for a cocktail in the Ibis Hotel. And Nads has got it in her head now that she loves the Hilton Hotel, which I can see from my window because I've got the best view in Baku. And she's like, next week, let's not go for breakfast. Let's go to the Hilton, and for the price of our breakfast and a drink, we can have 2 cocktails. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. It's a ridiculous amount of money, but okay, if it's a luxury treat. And then she said, at 9 p.m. I'm like, Nadia, I'm literally in bed at 9 p.m. So we're going to have to negotiate that one a little bit, I think, and work out how we're going to do it so that I can actually do it awake and not have to go, have someone push me in my bed into the Hilton Hotel. So working that one out. I'm going to go get my hair cut next week because it's absolutely ridiculous. It's insane. I'm going to get another undercut and get rid of some of this mop. I wish I hadn't done that now because I'm going to have to put it back in place. And then she messaged me this morning and said, we must do something about your moustache. This cannot continue. She's so right. So she's just told me where to go get my moustache lasered off because I've not been lasered for a while. It's very odd, this Baku Nikki who cares about nails and lasering and pedicures and eyelashes. This is not the same Nikki who exists, in Bulgaria, who wears mismatched clothing and digs gardens over, or the same Nikki who exists in Britain, who walks dogs and digs gardens over. It's a very strange, brave new world Nikki, this Nikki who's obsessed with beauty treatments. Hope in Romania has reasonably priced salons, because I've got to a point in my life where I think, well, what would I do without getting my nails done every 4 weeks? This is now an essential part of my life. So today I have been doing a little bit of pre-marking for my exam board. That starts properly in a couple of weeks, so that's good because it'll keep me occupied for the last month that I'm here. And on our countdown, I have 44 days left until I return to the UK. House sale seems to be going really well. So that's looking good. I think I've basically sold the house to me. She's just like me. So she sees its beauty, not its faults. Our purchase seems to be going okay. And Chris has got a treat this weekend because my eldest has been at home since Friday night, and my youngest turned up pissed because he's a university student last night as well. So Chris has got both the kids home, which is nice. And he's taking them shopping, I think. So that'll be fun. So I'm going to spend the rest of my day making vegetarian food. Aubergines don't go far once you squeeze the water out of them, do they? I've just grated 2 aubergines, which was a painful and annoying process, and then just left them for 15 minutes, and they were just pouring water, and I've just squeezed them out, and it's like, oh, there's no aubergine left for my aubergine burgers now. So I'm going to make some aubergine burgers, enjoy those. I have just hit 300 subscribers, and I have no idea who you are if you are watching, but thank you so much. I can't quite believe that 300 people are even vaguely interested in any aspect of my life. And I promise, if you're following me because I've got Bulgaria in my title and I love Bulgaria, I promise you that once we get over there in July, I will flood YouTube with pictures of Bulgarian gardens and Bulgarian trees and my dogs enjoying Bulgaria. Oh, that was another thing we did this week. We've arranged with other Davey, who takes a van to and from Bulgaria. He's going to move the rest of our stuff and our cats this summer. So we just have the dogs to worry about. So that's good. All exciting times. So I'm going to go make some food because I'm absolutely starving. And enjoy your week ahead, everyone. I think you've got the best of the weather in the UK. It's definitely warmer than it is here. It's been raining all week. And it must be cold because they've turned the heating back on. which I really want them to turn off again now because I've got all my windows open again to combat it. So yeah, peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.